everyone, I am She of Barbady
and I'm She ZA
and welcome to Tea on
And welcome again to our BookTube. So today we have decided to do a book haul. Bring to you our favorite books that we've read, books that we feel like we are going to read and review in this channel. So what's the first book?
So the first book that has been camping on my shelf really is Love Interrupted by Renee Malaji. So basically this book is based in Limpopo and Grahamstown. It's like just typical relationships, nyazi, patriarchy, abuse, you know, like typical storyline. So but there's like this, it has a lot of characters. So it's sort of like a collection of stories in a way. So I've had this for like a couple of years now. I don't know, I think I've read it, but I don't remember shit about it. So yeah, it's on.
But did you like it? That's why you still have it.
It was funny.
Okay.
And like, you know how typical Mzansi stories are, you relate and then it's kind of like sad, it's funny, but yeah. So I'm actually like gonna give myself another time to actually read this book again.
Okay, so my first one is Under the Udala Tree by Chinelo Okparanta. This is a very beautiful book written by a Nigerian author. It's basically just about love, religion, societal standards. And it is 1968, in the height of the Nigerian Civil War, when Ijoma is the main character, a young beautiful girl, notices a young girl following her from home. Her name is Amina, and she's Hausa and Ijoma is Igbo.
And those two don't get along.
No, they were supposed basically to be enemies, you know? But they swiftly fall into a relationship, friendship, and that friendship shapes literally the foundation, her religion, her beliefs, and the system itself. So it's a beautiful book that I feel like, I think I'm gonna go through it.
I love the cover.
I
like
the
texture. It's very cute.
It's a very beautiful book, and but it's heartbreaking. But we will get to that one day soon.
So the next one is Feminism is. So I literally got this as a gift from my brother on my birthday last year. So I still have found. I'm ashamed. That's all I have to say. I had this for more than a year. So Feminism is about power, potential, passion, rights, and it keeps changing in purpose and meaning. Do you call yourself feminist? What does this mean in your daily life? In this book, South African feminists explore their often vastly different experiences, perspective in accessible and engaging voices. Feminism touches on issues wide-ranging as motherhood, sex, anger, race, inclusion and exclusion, the noise protest, and the quiet struggles. It will challenge your thinking and inspire you to action, reaffirming and engaging necessity of feminism in South Africa. So
I do know that feminism is your favorite kind of topic. So
I said I'm ashamed, but I still haven't read this book. So this was edited by Jane Philp. It's also a collection. There's a lot of authors that contributed to the book. So there's a bunch of them. So something that I should get my shit together and read it.
Please.
I need to read this because
please. And then the next one is my ultimate favorite. I think this is
that's my favorite.
That's my
I like that.
I love this book. The book is We Need New Names by Violet Bulawayo. This book was gifted to me by a very nice gentleman.
Why you're going down memory lanes or something?
Yeah, I'm just like, it was given to me by Sabata Moka. He's one of the authors, right? It's about basically. Okay, let me just read this. It's in a shanty called Paradise. Darling and her friends spend their days stealing guavas and singing Lady Gaga, all while grasping at memories of life before and dreaming of an escape. a dream that one day comes true for Darling, but as Darling discovers, her new life in America is a far cry from what she imagined, and this world would bring with its dangers on its own. It's a very nice book. It's very relatable. Like, I remember growing up, right?
Yeah.
We used to...
Oh,
dude, all the damn time. All the flipping time.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow. And the author, I think she brings realities as painful as they are, but she has a very humor, fun way of bringing the realities. And they don't feel as painful as they should, although they're painful. It's like, I can tell you my story, but it's like that. You know,
it's beautiful written.
It's one of my favorite, by the way. It's like,
yes. So the other one that I still have to read. Oh my god. It's Sweet Medicine by Panache, and I'm not going to butcher the saying, but you can see.
Yeah.
So, Sweet Medicine is a story of Tsitsi, a young woman who seeks romance, economic security through otherworldly means. Quoted. I wonder. The story takes place in Harare at the height of Zimbabwe's economic woes in 2008. So I know this lady. Remember, she was there at the what is that book festival?
In the one in Soweto.
Yes, that one. I went to what book festival or something like that. She was there.
Is it not Ubuntu? But yeah, whichever. Yeah.
But that festival.
That one.
So she was there. I think she was one of the moderators and whatever.
Yeah.
So I still need to get through this. Maybe we can even review it on the channel. So yeah.
Yeah. Now this one. This one is a bit painful. It's a bit painful because it's your everyday reality. Literally, it's your everyday reality. The book is called Black Text, The Burden of Black Text, or Ubuntu. I think it's a collection of of thoughts and ideas and small by different authors. Contribution of Black Text. Basically, I'm not gonna read. It's very long, but basically, it's just trying to figure out if black text is the relevant or the correct wording to use. Where is Ubuntu and where black text start, the difference, you know. Also, don't be taken advantage of because babies are that black text. Sometimes they take advantage of these people. I'm not talking about anybody who ever.
But then sometimes now when you put yourself into such situations because you're feeling guilty.
Yes, because also, if we don't stop now with the black text, you are never gonna create that generational wealth because you are always gonna be, you're not gonna have enough to build, but you just, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain
it's very tricky.
But yeah, the book, it's by Nick or composed and
is it Nick or Nick?
Nick,
I don't know.
Okay, cool. So it's Nick Mthongo. If I'm butchering the name,
yeah,
I'm so sorry. But yeah, this is something you must read, especially, as a young professional, new black professional, because once you start working, responsibilities don't stop.
That's true. So,
okay. Actually, I'm quite interested in reading that book.
So this is the next one. I've attempted to read it, as you can see. I don't remember much about it, but it's by Lesego Tlhabi, Coconut Cults, Guide to Surviving Shithole. So it's saying here at the back of the book, there is only one way to survive and even thrive in the third world, and that is by being as Caucasian as you possibly can. Fact, white people have it easier in life because they deserve it. So
wow,
yeah,
that is very thought-provoking.
So Coconut Cults, I think that is her character name or something like that. Well, clearly. But it's basically just she's giving out tips on how to be Caucasian or live the Caucasian life, how to snatch.
You know what I'm thinking about?
Yes,
I'm thinking about there's a video floating on Twitter on how I don't know how to be a black. I'm a white woman.
Was it not her? It was her. I think it was her because she does like a lot of videos online and whatever.
Yeah, I'm quite.
So yes, so it's saying her coconut cult is a young Caucasian woman trapped in a black woman's body.
Oh yeah,
so it's her.
Okay, cool.
It's her. So I feel like this is such a fun book. Depending on how you see it, because I think she uses a lot of sarcasm. So if you don't understand that, so you can easily get offended or get put off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know why I haven't finished it, but I am definitely going to read this and I'm looking forward to it. I think we're going to be reviewing this very soon, and
I don't want to
on the
comment
channel.
anyway.
So yeah, look out for it.
She knows my thoughts on that. So my next and final one.
Yep.
It's Invisible Strings. Invisible Strings is the new baby. It's the new book. So with this one, let me just read it out for you. It is spoiled and self-absorbed Mamokgeti Pule's life is brought to an abrupt halt by an unplanned pregnancy. As her daughter Tato grows, she begins to develop other worldly powers ranging from visions to seeing the dead to healing by touch. A young pastor, Solomon Kumalo, that smells good.
I know.
The young pastor Solomon Kumalo is desperate to prove himself by preaching the word of God to a large and loyal congregation. Should I read everything? When he discovers Tato's powers, he makes Mamokgeti a tempting offer. In exchange for money, he would pass off Tato's healing powers as his own. Now, as the pastor's popularity grows and thirst for power, Tato finds herself increasingly haunted by the past. The ripples of a family tragedy that still felt 30 years later, and the burden of solving it rests on young Tato's shoulders.
Damn.
Invisible Strings is a story about the past bleeding into the present. I can so relate. The living and the dead, and the use of religion to mask sinister intentions. So the book basically is about crook past, baruti bale that don't. And let me not get into that because I have an opinion. But basically, the book is about that. It's by Naledi Mashishi. It's very recent. It's a very recent release.
It was released this year.
Yeah, very this year. I'm actually quite looking forward to reading it and reviewing it. Don't do that.
No, I also have the book, so
Please don't do that.
It's also on the line for me to read.
Yes. So yeah, watch out for this review. I think I love it. But I think most of the books that personally I've really mentioned here, the two are very light reads. Also, this is very light reading because it's very relatable, like it's very present. And this one, I feel like it's very relatable, but it's something that we are shying from as a people, because we use religion.
Stories.
Yes, we use religion to mask, and we don't really want to acknowledge our past, and usually it impacts our future. So we are onto this one.
Yeah. So these are the 4 books that I will be reading and probably actually even giving an opinion on them very soon. So hey.
And what we will do, we will leave a link of where we will find the books.
Oh yes.
Please read with us so that the next time we have a haul, we can interact. We can talk about what your thoughts are on the books. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching.
It's always fun. So yes, let's read and then
Let's read.
share some thoughts and some insight on each book. Or probably if you have read the books, so just suggest which one we should actually review in our next book review. So yeah.
Bye.